The Life of Zoroaster by Zartusht Bahram, page 29. Zartusht visits Balk at the court of Shah Gushtasp. When the holy Emperor Zartusht had won the victory over the army of Ahriman, had overthrown all the magicians and cast down the impure fiends, he took his way towards Balk to the court of Shah Gushtasp. He arrived there in a fortunate moment and reposed for a while at his own dwelling. First, however, he praised God exceedingly and then took his way to the Shah. He came with stately step to the palace and cast his eyes on the king of the earth. First he beheld 2 rows of princes standing on their feet with girded loins, the great men of Iran and of every clime. Everywhere that there was a chief or leader, you would say that in that palace appeared the splendor of Venus and the moon and sun, and that from their brightness 2 ranks were formed, all the wise men dignified of honor and rank. There were 2 ranks of men in the palace surrounding the throne of Shah Gushtasp. The rank of each was marked according to the degree of his wisdom. All were humbled before him, the King of Kings, of noble attributes. But those who excelled in wisdom were ranked nearest the Shah. The Shah was seated on the throne of ivory. On his head was a brilliant crown. The holy Zartusht came forward and called down a blessing on the Shah. When Gushtasp heard his words, he was in some degree aware of his dignity. He asked him of his health and received him honorably, and desired to place him with the wise men. They first brought forward a chair and placed it before him between 2 ranks, and said to Zartusht, "Sit thereon and bring forth the minute wisdom you possess." When Zartusht took his seat before those 2 ranks, he brought forth a rich pearl from its shell. Successfully, none could argue with him. Each was cast down when he questioned him. They began to contend with each other, but Zartusht won the victory and succeeded.